You are listening to an episode of The Faithful Sinners.
Welcome to this episode of SINspiration. My name is Timothy Baker, and as part of the Faithful Sinners program, today I would like to discuss powerful mornings. In Psalms 143:8, it says, "Let me hear of your unfailing love each morning, for I am trusting you. Show me where to walk, for I give myself to you." David recognized that each day had a new opportunity, and his mercies are new every morning, as it says in Lamentations 3:23. And that his love endures forever, as it says in Psalms 118:2. So let us echo his words, where David says, "Show us where to walk." Let us recognize his promptings and pay attention to God's guidance and listen for his voice. Now, I don't know what your mornings are like, but I have a pretty structured routine that involves starting off with prayer and then devotions, taking the dog for a walk. I do some research. And then from there, I move into breakfast, do an exercise routine, shower, dress, and then ready for the day. I also have part of that process where I try to record these episodes. So mornings are pretty packed. Actually, my mornings are the only time that I personally feel is my time. Because what I found is once the day gets going, the day takes over. And I have tried so many different things to instill routines in the evenings. But to be quite honest, it just simply never, ever has worked. What I have found is by going to bed a little earlier and getting up earlier, that I can capture anywhere from 2 to sometimes even upwards of 5 hours in the morning on my own without interruptions, typically from others, without the necessity to dive into anything work related because work isn't ready to start that early in the morning. And with it, I at least feel before I've gotten pulled into the day that I have accomplished something, that I've actually set forth in my day a positive momentum for me to be able to roll on through the day with. Now, I will tell you very clearly, days that I don't do that are very, very challenging days. Uh, I have yet to have a day that just runs as I would have hoped when I don't engage my morning process. So I strongly encourage, to give some consideration to how do you manage to your mornings? And are you needing more time? Do you need more personal time for things? Well, carve that time out in the morning and you'll find that you can actually engage and complete the things that you want to when you plan for it effectively. Because when we rely on ourselves, we are never going to be enough. And when we cling to our plans or dismiss God's warnings or even fight for self sufficiency, well, we're never going to win. We have to give ourselves over to Him fully and allow the challenges of the day, challenges of the world to be placed on His shoulders. Let His yoke bear the burden. Because when we die to ourselves, we are choosing to live for Him. And when we do that, the challenges of our day seem to wash away. But I will tell you, you can have a little bit of control here in the morning if you set aside time, plan what your process is going to be. Don't just take it ad hoc or off the cuff. Let it be something that you have structured and planned, and you will find that your days should go much more fluidly. And I'll finish with Romans 8:37. Yet in all these things, we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. So regardless of how many plans you make, no matter how good those plans may be, when you are trying to do it alone, you're going to run into the trappings of worldliness and the distractions of our world. But when you put Him in charge, we let God lead the way. The day is going to be better every moment. Please make sure that you share so we can all.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Faithful Sinners. Make sure to follow us and like us on your favorite podcast or social media site, and also check us out at thefaithfulsinners.com.